If you clicked on this video, chances are the Christmas feeling hasn't quite hit you yet. And with only a few days left until Christmas Eve, that can feel a little bit unsettling. But don't worry, you're not alone. Honestly, I haven't fully embraced the Christmas spirit yet either. And that's exactly why I created this video, to help us both get into a Christmas mood together. Today's video, I will be diving into one of my all-time favorite games, Valheim. If you played it before, you know how immersive and creative it can be. For me, it's a perfect game to create beautiful cabins and houses, as well as just to enjoy what the game has to offer, and that's a lot. And my goal in this video is to build a cozy cabin decked out with all the Christmas vibes. Warm lights, seasonal decor, and maybe even a roaring fire to complete the vibe. This isn't my first time bringing holiday cheer into Valheim, but 2 years ago I attempted something similar, and it ended up being one of my favorite builds to this date. At the end of the video, I will show you that house as well. So, I hope you are ready to get in some Christmas spirit. First off, we should get a nice wallpaper to get some cozy vibes. So we can launch some wallpaper engine. Ah, what a beautiful wallpaper. Oh shoot, I'm recording! Nobody saw that, right? I think we might miss a crucial thing. Cozy Christmas music. Perfect. Okay, here we have our guy. I'm not sure what we're gonna call him. Thinking about real Santa Claus. Doesn't let me put in more letters. It's literally just 2 more letters. Okay, then just Santa Claus it is.
Santa Claus is coming to town.
We are now in Valheim, and we are now ready to find a good spot to build a coastal lodge. Wow! I just learned how to fly. How did I? Maybe I pressed F5 and typed dev commands, follow with fly. Definitely not. But at least this makes it very much easier to find a good spot for a house. I flew through thick fog, or hard and unforgiving terrain. I even died in an attempt to find a nice base location. But after hours of searching, I found a spot. A perfect place on a snowy mountain. It was cold, so I quickly crafted some armor. I began laying the foundation for my cabin. I decided to construct the entire house using only larch, something that made it more difficult later in the process. Day 2 of building, though the calendar in Valheim claimed this was day 3. At day 2 I began with a fair snowstorm. The biting wind and the swirling snow made progress challenging. But I managed to complete the foundation for the cabin. With the groundwork done, I moved on to laying wooden planks for flooring and starting framing the walls. As daylight slipped away and night settled in, the mountain became earlier quite under the moonlight. I worked late into the night to finish the flooring for the second story. Day 3 of building was one of the most challenging yet rewarding days of the entire project. My resolve to construct a cabin entirely out of logs was put to the ultimate test. I found myself tempted to use wooden planks for the walls, thinking it might speed up the process and simplify things. But deep down, I knew that using planks would ruin the vision I had for the cabin. A structure made entirely from logs that would blend seamlessly with its snowy mountain surroundings. Determined to stay true to my vision, I began experimenting with different ways to construct the walls using only logs. It was far from easy, the logs didn't stack as neatly as I hoped, and every attempt seemed to fall short of the stable, aesthetic design I imagined. I spent some time testing various angle, rotation and configurations. Finally, after a lot of trial and error, I discovered a method to stack the inclined logs on top of the other. It wasn't perfect, but it worked, and the log wall began to rise. giving the cabin more defined shape. As night began to settle in, I turned my attention to the roof, a task I had both dreading and looking forward to. The idea of using anything other than logs for a roof was out of the question. I wanted every part of the cabin to stay true to the nature. However, the game did make it easy. Like the walls, there were no snap points for placing logs on the roof, meaning I had to position most of them manually. Each of the logs had to be carefully aligned and placed, required both patience and precision. Despite the tedious work, I found myself satisfied with the process. The lack of snap points forced me to be creative, and while the roof wasn't perfectly symmetrical, it had a rugged, handcrafted charm that matched the spirit of the cabin. Day 5. I started on a little outside crafting station. Next day, and with that I mean the next real life day. Now I was prepared to start on the interior of the house and getting closer to the end of the build. Started with building some cool looking stairs. I made a little mistake when placing one of the pieces down and couldn't find a mistake before 10 minutes later. That made me use longer than what I would like using building stairs. The entire project took longer than expected, so I guess the stair didn't make too much of a difference. I don't want to spoil more of the interior before I'm done with it. I will now find an actually good Christmas song, I promise.
Jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh.
I know you like this banger, so I'm gonna disappoint you and put on a more cozy Christmas song to complete the Christmas vibe. First I would say, sit back and relax, maybe grab a hot chocolate and enjoy the complete version of the Christmas Lodge. I forgot to show you the other Christmas lodge I built earlier. Unfortunately, I ran out of time in this video. However, if you guys leave a comment, I'll make a short YouTube video or even a YouTube short about the other cabin, and I will post it on Sunday or Monday. If this video gave some Christmas vibes or you simply enjoyed watching it, really appreciate if you could leave a like and subscribe to the channel. Your support means a lot. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.